And we are live at the Free Podcast Center on Research Forest in the Woodlands with Shelly Castle. Hi, Shelly. Welcome to the Free Podcast Center.
Hi. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, can you just get started in what your business is?
Well, I own Impeccable Rideshare Limousine and Party Bus Company in Houston, Texas. I'm woman owned, Christian owned. I always say in God we trust. And I provide party buses, charter buses, stretch limos, sprinter vans, black SUV limo drivers, shuttle buses, and even if you need a private jet, we'll get it for you. Just hit us up. We love keeping the community safe and making an impact. And that's why I do it.
No, that's amazing. So, basically, any kind of vehicle that anyone would want, is in your fleet.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So, can you just tell us about how you got started with this business?
Well, I was working three jobs during COVID, and I was working at ExxonMobil in the Woodlands and for the food service company in there and got laid off. I was working at Aramark at the Woodlands Pavilion doing concerts and working the VIP concession stands, and I got laid off. Aramark laid all their employees off because they didn't have no business and everything was shut down. And then Uber and Lyft was my third job, and they let me go, and I had 5-star rating and everything. And they let a lot of drivers go, and but they're oversaturated, and that's what got me to want to do this business. I didn't have nothing left to live for or to, you know, go on for, and I just prayed and asked God. I was like, "Why am I here? Give me a reason to thrive, give me a reason to live, just bring back life inside of me." And he gave me my company and he said, "Do it." I didn't know nothing about entrepreneurship, didn't know what you needed, but I just did it and I'm making it happen. I don't give up. I tell people the struggle is real. I've ran into so many entrepreneurs that support me and that help me and guide me along the way, just doing a ton of networking. And I've been on different chambers. So just making it happen.
That's an incredible testimony. I mean, like when life really took put you down, you took it to the next level. You actually prayed, like you said, and you found more purpose in your life, maybe, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's incredible. So, I mean, it seems like an amazing business. So, like, can you tell us, are there any big wins that you've had with the business?
Yes, well, definitely just, of course, getting the company name out there. I did the Pride Parade June 29th downtown, the Houston 46th annual Pride Parade. And that was an amazing experience, the experience of a lifetime, my first parade that I've ever been in. And it was just really exciting. It's just an unforgettable experience like you just can't even imagine. And I'm going to be in the parade every year.
Oh, cool. So, what did you do in the Pride Parade?
I drove my car through it, and I had a trailer on the back, and we had some LGBT folks. I have a lot of LGBT friends on Facebook, and they supported me 100%. This guy named Jason Scott, I have never even met him. He's like, Shelly, I want to help you, make it happen. You need that wow factor. I wasn't even trying to put all that wow factor. And my party bus partner, he told me that I did an amazing job. He's like, Shelly, you definitely got that wow factor. You got that life. He's like, Shelly, you're about that life.
Mhm.
I always say, turn down for what? And YOLO, you only live once. I tell people, let's do it. Let's have the time of our lives because you can't have all work and no fun. That equals an unhealthy. You got to have work plus fun to have that healthy equation and healthy lifestyle. So that's where we come in when you need that fun in your equation and you want to do it safely and impeccably with that unforgettable experience. So that's where you would use us, and hopefully you use us and refer us to your friends, family, coworkers, anyone you know, even from other states.
That's cool, but it sounds like it's even more than just a service. Like like it seems like you're providing a fun factor, like people unforgettable experience, almost, right?
Right, right. And then also I did win Houston's Lux Life magazine, Wedding Entrepreneur Transportation Company in Houston, the number one company for 2024. So I'm in Lux Life magazine
Wow.
and on their website. I won top 300 entrepreneurs for 300 Inc. in the world. They put me on that list, and then I won also for the Voyage Houston as one of Houston's most inspiring people. So they just put me in there, and I'm waiting on the link so I can post it and show it. She did my story, and then now someone referred me to do a book, and I just finished my book, and they're putting it together. It's with my story, the company that called me, and I don't know what to name it, but it's the story of my life from the time I was born to what led to entrepreneurship and then where I want to go with the company. And I'm really excited about becoming a published author. So that's going to be amazing. And then also in the book, I'm putting a list of companies that support me, small business owners, referring my clients to them or anyone that has the book. So, like, if you needed a person that does podcasts, I can put you in there. And
Mhm.
if you need someone that does like lawyer or a realtor or a mortgage lender or an insurance person, anything, I'm putting a list of people that support me in there.
Oh, amazing. I would love to be on that list. Yes.
Okay, well, you got it definitely because you're supporting me in my business, my women owned business, and being a part of my success and my journey, my success story.
Yeah, we're glad here to support everyone, and in your journey, whatever it may be, just to get your message out there in the community.
Yes.
We're an amazing community here. A lot of people don't know all the amazing people we have, and you're one amazing example of that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what is the future then? How do you see the future in a few years?
Well, definitely, I want to get my own first party bus and be able to get employees going and be able to give people jobs. I mean, people need jobs and they need a dependable service and they need a boss that's going to make sure that they get a paycheck and they get fed and they can feed their family or feed themselves if they're just by themselves. I want to be able to give to the community, give back. I want to be able to get multiple locations. That's my end goal. No matter if I get there, I will die trying. Get a location going here with a storefront like Sam's Limousine and be like a women owned limousine and party bus company because I'm sure there's probably not no other women owned limousine and party bus big companies in Houston. Usually all those are done by men. And who says that you can't do it no matter if you're the minority? Why not? Women, we got the same rights as men. Make it happen. And then my end goal after I get multiple locations would be like, of course, do like Las Vegas, Florida, Colorado, California, Atlanta, just get locations all over. But I went to go see Grant Cardone in April. I don't know if you know him. He's a big multi-trillionaire and he's big about his 10-time conferences. And he is very inspiring. He gave me that extra push. So I went to go see him and I would love to be a motivational speaker because I love to inspire others and inspire entrepreneurs not to give up, to keep pushing even through the struggle, no matter if you're on your hands and knees, just pleading and begging like I am. I mean, I pray and I mean, there's times you got to cry and I tell people you just got to let it out. But if you give up, then you failed. And one of my quotes that I always say, winners don't quit. Losers is the ones that quit. Don't be a loser, be a winner. Why would you want to be a loser?
I mean, that's a great point. And you lose when you quit, right? Immediately when you quit,
Yep, you're a loser.
yeah.
You accepted failure. You accepted that you can't do it. You gave up on yourself. Your self-esteem is going to go down. So why? Why quit?
No, that's a good point. And we mentioned this earlier off camera, but the one thing every entrepreneur that ever has in common, that like you said, some are women owned, some businesses are men owned. There's only one thing that combines every single thing is that the entrepreneur who started didn't give up. Because the ones that
Right.
give up don't have that business anymore. Still,
That's
all
true.
didn't give up.
Make it happen. Don't give up.
There's a lot. It seems like the world's probably against you a lot of the times as a solo entrepreneur. Do you have any struggles? Or how did?
Struggles is finances, just being able, because I'm out there working 7 days a week, just penny making, just getting rides. Like at the Woodlands Pavilion, I was there last night
Hmm,
working list
Limp Biscuit?
biscuit.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that who it was?
Yeah, yeah, I was working there and got 2 rides, so I was blessed, and both of them say they use this service, so I got their numbers, I sent them reviews, and I do have great reviews. I have, like, about 150 almost
Oh wow.
on Google, and my goal is to get to, like, 2,000 reviews. They say if you get 2,000 reviews, you'll be, like, the top limousine company in Houston and get more business and make it happen.
You've been in business 2 years now, and
Yes, 2
you're
years and 7 months.
it seems like you're taking over the world one little city at a time, and you I don't see any stopping you, that's for sure.
Nothing's stopping me. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We're all going to have our moments. And, we all deal with a lot in our lives. But I pray and I get right back up. At the end of the day, it's like, what is this going to do for me if I'm just down in the dumps? You got to get out of it. You got to keep pushing. If you got to exercise, take a walk, release some endorphins. That's what I do. And I just keep going. everywhere I go, I put cards, places that you can't even imagine, like restrooms and on gas pumps. Even on the gas pump, I put my card, or at the top, I put one of these fans from the Pride Parade that I gave you. And, I don't let nothing stop me.
No, that's amazing. That kind of spirit, I mean, you will prevail on for sure eventually, right? Because
Yes,
with that
yes.
spirit, nothing can stop you. What So we talked about the future. Do you have any personal dreams or
Well, I mean, after I get everything going, I would like to travel, just like I said, to be inspirational speaker, motivational speaker, like with Grant Cardone and his team, and just be a powerful woman entrepreneur, just amazing, just impactful, just keep changing lives. And of course, I'm single, so I would love to find a husband that would be a part of this power team and support me in my company and help me get there along the way. If I find him, great. If I don't, I don't. But hopefully someday I can find a powerful partner to make it happen with.
yeah, and do you believe in like manifesting things or
Yes, I do. I claim it, I manifest it, and that's all you can do. And I just like I said, I get out there and I claim that I'm going to get a couple rides, and most of the time I do, but sometimes you just don't. I mean, there's some things that it's just uncontrollable, but if you speak it, most likely it's going to happen.
yeah, and I totally agree with that. That's one of the things that we're doing here at the Free Podcast Center. We're making sure people are speaking it out in the real world. A lot of people keep things in their brains or in their minds and not actually making an impact in the real world.
Right. And, just like I said, I did the rodeo committee last year. I have made an impact even in limo community. Like I know so many drivers, limo drivers. And it's like, Shelly, you're the number one limo driver. You're VIP. And I differentiate myself from the rest by wearing pink and black. That's my colors, pink,
Oh.
black, and turquoise. So that's my limo colors. I want to stand out. I want that wow factor. And that's what I'm about.
Eh, as soon as you're definitely doing that for sure, and it's just a joy talking to you, and you're seeing how much you really believe and want to take this to the next level.
And then another thing I realized that you have to do as an entrepreneur, it does hurt and it will hurt. You gotta eliminate the negativity. People that are just gonna bring you down. I just had to cut out so many people from my life and say bye.
Mhm.
If you're not gonna be here for me when I'm at my lowest, then you're just here for whenever I'm at my greatest.
Yeah.
People that truly support you, they're gonna be there for when you're at your lowest and when you at the top.
No, that's a great point. I mean, you really find out who's really in your corner at the lowest points of your life.
Yes, people that you can truly count on, that's truly gonna be there to support you, to have a shoulder to cry on, when you're down and you're just stressed out. And it's like, Shelly, just keep going, keep hanging in there. And then the same thing for them, you're there for them.
Bad times really make and create our resolves even harder. Like bad times create strong people. Like that's really why these bad times happen. Everyone is scared of the bad times, but they are for reinventing yourself. Like a seed is scared of the ground being dark in the ground, but that creates a beautiful flower. It's the same kind of thing, is what I think.
Right. And then also, I do have an app so they can book on the app store as well.
Oh, good. So can you
Um,
talk about that? How would people book?
Yes, you can book for like the airports and the nightly bookings in an app. It's just like Uber and Lyft. Find it on the Apple Play Store or the Google Play Store. So I'm on Android and iPhones. And
What would they search in the apps?
you just search Impeccable Rideshare, the name of my company, and it'll pop right up. And you can download it and you can book like for your company travels, your employees that are traveling to and from the airport. Also, they can call me directly. You can book the nightly bookings in there as well. But like any high demand events like homecomings and proms, of course, it's going to be more. Or if you need a different vehicle, it's going to be more. But once I get business and get my own vehicles besides the black SUV limo that I drive doing airport trips and stuff, then I can add more vehicles in there and pricing and people can book it real easily. So, help me be a part of my success story and my journey and help me make it happen, give people jobs.
That's amazing. Yeah, and if we each empower ourselves, like nothing can stop us, right? Especially if we build this community together.
Nothing can stop us. I always say nothing is impossible with God, and that's on my website. So if you have faith and you believe and you work hard and you put in the effort, it's going to pay off. Someone said it takes like 4 to 5 years to really get a company going, but I'm praying it happens sooner. But even if it don't, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to make it happen. I work hard. I work, 12, 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. I do a ton of networking. I was on the West Houston Chamber of Commerce. Now I switched to the LGBT Chamber of Commerce because I wanted to get in the Pride Parade and did that. And it's just been amazing. And then I visit a lot of BNIs. I do a lot of networking in the Woodlands, Conroe area, just all over, just making it happen. That's all you can do. Just keep putting yourself out there. The more people know about you, they'll use you. But I always say, nobody knows about you. How are they going to find you?
Great. Yeah, exactly. You're doing exactly what you're doing. You're just putting yourself out there.
And then I have 100, like almost 150 great reviews, 5-star rating. I need to get like 2,000 reviews to be the top limousine company in Houston so I can get more business. And that's my goal. So y'all help me make it happen. Use me and give me a great review if you get impeccable service.
Yep. And you're on your way there for sure. You can tell that big things are happening. How about for people that are struggling right now and trying to create a business? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, I've actually motivated a lot of limo drivers to step it up, but I tell them the struggle is real. But if they need any advice, they can always call me or text me. If I can't answer right away, I'll get back to them. I love helping others that want to be a success and be an entrepreneur. I mean, you got to start with getting your LLC, which is what I did. And I got 2 DBAs as well. And I'm trying to figure out what to do to get like woman certified. So that's my next step is to get woman certified. And so you would contact Inc. That's who I had contact. There's Inc. and then there's Legal Shield or Legal Zoom or something as another company. But Inc. was Inc. Incorporated was the cheapest place to start where you get your LLC. And they were offering for a little bit where you can get another LLC for free. So they always have those specials. And you start there, then you got to get insurance. And that's what I just learned along the way. I got to get company commercial insurance for my car, full coverage commercial insurance for the city. I had to get my limousine permits. We have to get fully background check and fingerprinted
Oh, wow.
every 2 years. And then we got to get inspected with our permits every year for the city of Houston. So we are the most qualified and most safest drivers on the road. I always say Uber and Lyft is not the safest, because you don't know who you're getting in the car with. You don't even know if they've been background checked. There's a lot of illegals on there and mafia and, just crazy folks. You don't know if you and your family are going to get to point A to point B safely, or if someone's going to kidnap you, hurt you, shoot you. I mean, whatever. With us, you're going to get a safe ride. You know who your driver is going to be, and you're going to get the same people over and over. So you're going to build relationships. And that's what it's about, building relationships with your clients. So that way I could pick you up and then you'd refer me to your kids. I'd be picking up your kids, your grandkids, your aunts, your uncle, your coworkers, your friends. And that's what I need. I need more raving fans where they'll tell everybody to use me. Because that's what other drivers have that are actually successful and out there and got that steady business. My clients refer me to their whole family. So they got this whole family, and that's how they're making it happen. So that's what I need.
And that's how you build the community up. Like you said, it's a nameless person on the other side of Uber. I see a lot of people now are not using Uber as much, and because of the exact same reasons you're talking about, you don't know
Yep.
who. And then more especially if we're really trying to build this community up here, we need, like you said, you're in this community immediately. You're impacting someone in this community that's going to impact someone else in the community. You're kind of, it's a domino effect if you just stay here in the community and uproot all, or empower all of us.
Right. And I've heard from like many clients that I've been picking up over the weekend that they got into some pretty shady Ubers and Lyfts and even like dirty cars or cars that are like falling apart. And it's all because of Uber and Lyft. They screw over the drivers, they're paying them pennies. So a lot of people cancel on you. So you're sitting there waiting on 10 drivers to cancel you, and you could have just used a dependable service,
Hmm.
with clean cars, nice cars, great condition, because our cars are fully inspected every year by the city. Like they don't play with us limo drivers. They have to be in great condition, everything working, AC, blah, blah, blah. And if it's not, then we're out of business. We're not getting our stickers.
No, that's a great point. Like, there really is something to what you just said exactly with the Uber. I think that's the biggest thing is the canceling. They right now, like you order Uber, and for like 10 minutes, their drivers are just canceled because they don't want to go out of their way. So you have to like find 12 drivers until you find one that accepts your ride
Right.
now.
And then also because of the pay too. They don't want
Oh
to
yeah,
take the ride going to Katy for $2, you know?
exactly.
Uber and Lyft is just penny pushing the drivers. I mean, they're taking like 70, 80% now and giving the drivers 20%. So that's why their cars are suffering. They're getting crappy cars, no AC. Like Jason Scott, the one that helped me do the Pride Parade, he said him and his boyfriend got into one. They're a gay couple and they got into one the other night. And the driver beat up his boyfriend,
Oh, wow.
and that's just crazy. Just beat them up and didn't even wanna roll up the windows,
The
didn't have
Uber
the
driver?
AC. Yeah, Uber driver, and no AC, had the sunroof and the windows down, and they asked him to put the windows up and turn the AC, he wouldn't. Imagine not having AC in this freaking heat. I mean, I'm already, some days out there about to pass out, it's 100, 104, and then with the heat index, like 130 with the humidity, why would you not have AC? That's just crazy. And then with us, I always provide water. So we have cold water. So we have that luxury. I have Wi Fi for the business clients and whoever needs it. And then I have chargers for the business people and whoever needs it. We have clean cars, impeccable, unforgettable service. I mean, we just have so much more. And then, of course, I have adult drinks for the ones that are partying.
Oh,
And then I have kids' drinks whenever someone
oh,
books
no
for
way.
kids.
I mean,
I
yeah,
have
you're
a red carpet as well. If you want that red carpet treatment, I try to
very
provide
cool.
that.
That's awesome. I mean, that's incredible that people spend all this money to go on vacation, go do these things, like, and they're very particular about the airline they're gonna do, but then they don't care. They just do some
Yeah.
random Uber
Yeah,
X
they
or
don't care
something.
about safety, and that's
Yeah,
the
their whole
most important, and
family
they're over
going.
here spending thousands of dollars on drinks and stuff, but you don't wanna spend just a little more on a nice, safe ride for you and your
And that's
family?
where all the trouble comes in. Professional drivers know what they're doing. They know where to go. They're
Right.
not gonna just be waiting.
We come inside the airport to pick you up. You get that impeccable service. We pick you up straight at baggage claim. So you don't even have to go search for your Uber, get canceled on 10 times, or not be able to get an Uber because of service because it's packed. And imagine waiting there 3 or 4 hours, your family out in the heat or, whatever. It's too hot, and why go through that when you can just get a dependable driver?
You've sold me, Shelly. So
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's all the time we have for today. Do you wanna have any closing words for everyone else?
No, y'all just find me. And, if y'all want to support me, you know who to call, Anyway, just give me a call. You can find me on impeccablerideshare.com. It has my app linked to the website. It has my reviews linked to the website. You could see what I'm about. I'm on all of social media. I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I'm on X, which is Twitter. So YouTube, I'm on YouTube. So just find me and see all that I've been doing and let's make it happen and book your next impeccable experience. Have that fun in your equation.
Love that. Sounds good. For anyone listening, I'll put all the links in the description, so just check the description as well. You'll have the links, or go to impeccablerideshare.com to get more
Yes.
information from Shelly.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks again for joining, and until next time.
Yes, till next time.